Hey, it's Heather, and I thought I'd pick up the camera today and do a little video. So it's been quite a moment, again, a few weeks since the last time that I filmed, and I thought today, since I had some time, today is Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's Day, I figured I would pick up the camera and film kind of what I've been working on here in my office. I think I talked to you a while back about redoing my office. The only thing I haven't done is paint, and I painted this room right after Emily left, after she moved out, and that's been 6 years, I think, now. But I'm not going to repaint this room, especially now that I have my cabinets and stuff up. I had originally put a bookshelf on this corner, which I did not end up liking. The wall is too big for that. And I had mentioned in a previous video that I was trying to figure out my perfume storage and that I had dedicated 3 large shelves in my closet to it. And it was just a mess. It was hard to get to anything. It was hard to see what I had. Not to mention the fact, I have a pretty large walk-in closet if you've seen in past videos when I filmed in there, but that's where all of my clothes are, my husband's clothes, and because it's an enclosed space and you spray a perfume, that scent kind of lingers in there, which is not a bad thing until you have lots of scents lingering in there. And I just got to the point where if I wanted to test a few things before I put it on, those scents just kind of sat in there. And I know my husband doesn't want my perfume on his clothes and vice versa. He has a very small perfume collection, and I think he's got like 4 bottles, a couple actually, some that we can share, and then some that we bought just for him. But I have been collecting perfume for many, many years, and here recently I've been adding to my collection. So I decided to go ahead and complete this room in the theme of perfume. I am a very scent-driven person, whether it's home scents, body scent, personal scents, lotions, body sprays, EDTs, EDPs, whatever. I love scent. Eventually I'll probably do a home scent, so things the way I scent my home, whether it be candles and all the other ways that I scent and I have a collection of that as well. I am a bit of a collector, it seems. I collect purses and shoes, candles and home scents and perfumes. And I would say that I used to collect clothes, but I kind of have gotten out of the whole wanting to buy more of the clothing. I haven't purchased anything. God, I can't remember the last thing that I purchased. I've done a couple in the last year or so. I've done a couple of unboxings of subscription boxes and stuff. And my cruise is coming up. I will be starting to pack here in the next week or 2. So maybe I'll film a little bit of that as well. But last year I did do a couple of boxes trying to find some things to wear to this cruise, which is not a typical Caribbean cruise. Yes, we will be in the Caribbean, but it is not about the destination. It is about the journey, because it is a rock cruise. And we are really excited about that again. Other than the fact that I have to leave my dogs. That's the one thing that I really struggle with, is being away from my dogs. But my best friend will be staying here, taking care of them and taking care of my home and all of that. So anyway, I am going to show you the way I've redone my office. This hasn't changed. This has been here for, like I said, last 6 months or so. This used to be in my closet, and this has not changed. This will not change. But it's funny because, that is a Valentino perfume bottle, and then you'll see around my room, all of my artwork in here has to do with fragrance. So it just is kind of fitting that this has now become my office / my perfume room. And it is by far the girliest room in the house. I have enjoyed embracing the pink. I don't buy like heavy duty pink furniture and stuff, but I do have a lot of accents of pink in here. And this video will serve as my first video that I will be filming on, I will be editing on my new computer. My husband got me an iMac and a whole new software program. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I am not a tech person, and he is going to help me edit this and do all of the things on a whole new system. I'm going from a PC, which is still up over here and eventually will be given away, but my iMac is over here, and it's going to be a whole new everything. So I do have an Apple iPad, an iPhone, I have a MacBook Pro computer that I use for work. So it shouldn't be that much different. I have just never edited a video on a Mac of any type. So that's going to be a new fun little thing for me to try. Let me get the camera turned around and I'll show you. So I am standing by my office door, and you guys have seen this room in many, many videos with try-ons over the last 5 years or so. But I've got the door shut because the dogs are out there and I haven't filmed in a minute. So let me turn around. And as you can see, there is my desk set up here. Old computer, new computer. And the curtains that I have on here are sheer, but that is a light filtering shade, and I know it's making it very dark on the camera, so I'm gonna, hopefully it'll adjust a little bit. There we go. All right, then this is the newest piece of furniture I bought here. I actually got this off of Amazon, and it was actually more difficult to assemble than the IKEA furniture that is behind me. This took my husband and I several hours. But it is got 3 drawers on the bottom, which are empty at this point. There's the artwork that is above it, and those have been in my videos for years and years and years. Just this my little pieces here. These are my 3 Mind Games samples. There's the discovery set for the 3 that I wanted, and then these are just little samples of perfume that have come that I've collected over the years. Let's see, my granddaughter and I made that in a pottery class. Some empty boxes. Is another discovery set from 2 different places. And then in these 2 boxes, and this one is more samples. And in this one is rollerballs perfumes. Okay. Again, this has not changed. This has been the same for years. There is mine and Adam's, one of our wedding photos, is one of my favorites. And then my little Annie that I lost a long time ago, 6 years ago. But this was made, that's actually what she looked like, and that was her collar. And of course the alarm system. All right, so this is the biggest change of the office. Let's see. I'm gonna step back here, spare chair for anybody who's sitting in here with me. That photo has been in my room for a very long time, as that mirror. It's just moved from different places. But this is the new perfume cabinet from IKEA. I'll tell you the name of them. It's like Brian's, I think is what they were. They're the glass doors. Let me get up a little closer. I did add my own lighting. These are all LED to keep it cool, so there's no heat trapped inside of these. And I do have a film on the glass to protect all of the scents in here. Obviously not going to go through every one of my scents. But these are some of my little babies, and then splash bottles and whatnot. And of course that's Dexter in my little wire. And then this is mainly Kayali and Ellis Brooklyn. This is several different things. These are the 2 Kayalis that I could not fit up on that other shelf. I have lots of different brands in here, from Amazon, drugstore to high-end. Obviously I really like the Fleur. I love Acro Bake and Acro Rise. These come from one of the little, I think it's called Scent Split. You can choose some different sizes, and here's my little sniff collection of my Discovery selection, the Discovery Kit collection. And then I do have one oddball sitting there all by itself. These are, here's another little, this is samples in here as well. Different little perfumes in here. Another set down here. I need to add some lights down here. This one is not nearly as bright. And then I have some of my House of Sillage boxes. These are empty down here on the bottom. My Britney Spears collection. I think that is my Dolce & Gabbana collection plus Gucci. I love Byredo Baldafrique. This one's fantastic. These are my 3 House of Bows that I've decided to try. I have not purchased any others, I don't believe. You can see I like lots of different scents. Kind of depends on what I'm in the mood for. This is my House of Sillage collection for now. Loving every one of these. Loving them. I did unbox this one for you. Actually unboxed a couple of them for you, but this one was the point of that. And I've used the heck out of it already. Let's see, there is either my Dexter or my Indigo, because I have another one in here you'll see in just a moment. And a couple other scents up here. I will probably put risers in these ones that don't have them, but my collection isn't needing them at the moment. Okay. Again, they're just kind of a collection of all over the place, all over the board. I love Lavande 31 from Le Labo. Oh my God, I love that one. This is my Perfumes de Marly collection here. Obviously my 7 Virtues is here all by itself. And then I do have the 2 from the Toussaint. And the rest of these are little Amazon. These are one from Lattafa by Burberry, and my Tom Ford and my Trish McAvoy in here, as well as my Tiffany. And then, you know, a couple others here too. So Burberry and Montparis. Here's mainly Victoria's Secret. Clearly I used the heck out of this. It's one of my older perfumes. This is Product Candy. I actually got this on, I think, our very first cruise that we ever went on. I'm not sure if this is going to be how I continue, you know, collecting. I'm thinking I kind of want to do it by season, winter, spring, summer, and fall, but I kind of like the different houses being together. So that makes things very difficult. Again, God, this one is beautiful, beautiful. All right, now let's go down here. Empty boxes here, empty boxes. This is from my mom. My mother's been gone. Tomorrow will be 10 years. And she used to sing, I'm no fool, no siree. I'm going to live to be 103. I'll take care of you and me because I'm no fool. And that was what Jiminy Cricket said. And unfortunately, she did not live to be 103, but I still keep that. This one was all the rage. Of course, it's a fantastic gourmand. A couple of Macs back there. Some of these are a little more difficult to get into, but I can always pull the shelves out if I want to. This is my only full-size Mind Games that I have right now. This is Queening. It's a unisex, but oh my God, I'm in love with it. I love this one so much. I went ahead and bought a bigger backup of it because for me, the maceration of that is important. It's just so good. This is the one I'm wearing today, Baby Cat. Here is my Chanel collection. Favorite Chanel. I'm going to say 1957 right now. I think that's the one that I'm enjoying the most at this moment. 1957. I'm looking forward to wearing this one this spring. It's a very fresh citrusy. This is the Elvert, and I think this is going to be something when the weather starts to warm up again, this is the one I'm going to be all about. It's just a little too cold in my opinion right now for that one. Best watermelon fragrance out there if you want like a real watermelon. Very gourmand. Everybody in the world has Blanche Bette. But yeah, and this is this one is actually this is Dolce & Gabbana. It's called Fifit. It's for dogs. See the paw print on it? And there's we'll call that one Indigo and the other one Jax. But and there's my 2 Maison Francisco John and my replica. Yeah, so I enjoy scents, obviously. I do realize that most people do not have a collection this large, but there are a lot of people out there who have collections that are even larger than mine. And I know that I only have one body, but I enjoy the collecting of it. I enjoy the scent experience. I enjoy coming up here and using my little tester strips and smelling different ones. I love layering. I love everything about it. And so now I have a place to display it. A lot of people say keep them in a dark closet, put them in drawers or bins underneath your bed. They are works of art. I want to see them. I want them to be what I look at when I come into my room. And that's why I've gone through the whole making sure that I have the filtering shade and the glass protectors on here and the LED lighting. And those LED lights, I have a little remote control. I turn them on when I come in my office and I turn them off when I leave my office, and my room stays cool and dark. It doesn't ever get above, I don't know, 72 up here, I think is what we have the highest set on. So that is my office. That is my completed, like I said, I'm not gonna paint in here. I thought about for a little bit doing like a soft pink, but I don't want something so big it probably would make the lighting in here better, I would think, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm sure not taking those apart. Those are anchored to the walls so that the dogs don't get hurt. My battery light is now flashing. So give me just a fresh battery for me to go ahead and close out the video, but it was flashing, was gonna shut off at any moment. So again, that is the tour of my office, the way I've got it set up here. It's been a period of weeks that my husband and I have been working on this, between working, my brother, and family, and all of that. I hope you're having a fun Valentine's Day. If you have any special plans with your special someone or just yourself, my husband and I don't really do anything. I did get him a funny card this year. It's just a little hairy thing, but we don't normally switch anything because we do date night a lot. And I don't know, we've been together now 13 years and I still feel like a newlywed with him. But anywho, that's it. I should be able to film a video here pretty soon about how I'm going to be packing for my trip. I'm going to be gone 8 days, I think. That's the traveling down. We're going down a couple days early and then that type of thing. And I will probably do a home scent collection video as well. When I said before that I'm not really into clothing as much, I'm not even as excited about the clothing that I'm seeing right now. I feel like even the most, not all, if it's a dedicated video for my size, my height, whatever, that makes things, you know, building a wardrobe, building an outfit more fun and interesting to me. But the big hauls that people are doing of the new clothing that is out right now seems very redundant right now, and I'm just not seeing anything out there that's really wowing me. I have not had any desire to purchase anything. You know, last year I did have to do a complete wardrobe revamp, so maybe that's why. Maybe because I got so many new pieces last year that I don't need it right now. I don't know. Maybe when summer comes, I want something new. But I mean, I've got plenty of sweaters and jeans. My God, I have way too many jeans. I would say I'm a jeans collector as well. But I have every style you can think of, and some I'm thinking, what was I thinking when I bought those? I'm trying to wear them. Like I bought a pair of carrot jeans. They're supposed to be like the barrel jeans, but not quite as barrel legged. And I've worn them a couple of times. I bought them last year when the whole barrel leg thing came out, and it took like a month to get to me, and I've worn them a few times, but they're not my favorite. They're just not my favorite. I love wide leg, I love straight leg, I love baggy fit, I love tight fit. I think I own one pair of skinny jeans now, but I don't know. I'm not as into, I guess there's just not as much exciting out there for me right now. Unless if you've got a new YouTuber out there that you're absolutely loving, somebody that's got a fresh take on things. The person that I think that I watch the most is Lori Lundquist, because she and I are about the same height. I'm a little taller than she is, and we're about the same body shape and weight. And I love seeing how she puts things together. She's very much my style. And I don't know, and we're actually friends in real life as well. So we do text each other, and eventually we plan on doing a meetup. So Lori, chime in. Lori, chime in. We were supposed to do it before the holidays, and then we just decided to wait to the beginning of the year because the holidays got so crazy. And now with me being, I'm afraid to leave to go too far because of my brother. There's been some ups and downs, and he's still working really hard. We have finished the first round of chemo, which was a 5-day thing, and it did not end well. It ended up with 4 days in the hospital. He's had a break. It starts again this coming Monday. So yeah, again, healing thoughts and prayers heading his way, please. But I just am afraid to go too far from home, and I'm terrified. I told him, I said, you know, from the time that I'm gone on this cruise, I can't get to you. You have to be okay. I can't get to you. Anyway, that's enough of that. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know your favorite fragrance, you know, brand or scent, or even like, are you a fruity person? Are you a fruity floral? Are you floral? Or you gourmand? Are you fresh? I mean, what I am. I think for the longest time I was mainly gourmand, and I still primarily am. Give me a good vanilla, a cake, you know, an almond, you know, that type of thing. Oh, I love it. But I've gotten, and I've always loved really fruity florals as well, and fruities. But I've been kind of getting into more classic scents, more like the Chanel aldehydes and something a little more grown up. And maybe that's because I'm about to be 52 years old. So I don't know. But let me know your favorite fragrance below. and if you can remember the first fragrance that you bought as an adult. All right, guys, I hope you have a very happy day, and I will see you soon. Bye.